Moses and the 10 plagues of Egypt, a battle for freedom. God calls Moses. For hundreds of years, the Israelites were slaves in Egypt. They cried out for help, and God listened. One day, while tending sheep, Moses saw something incredible. God, Moses, I have chosen you. Go to Pharaoh and say, "Let my people go." Moses said, "But Pharaoh is the most powerful man in Egypt. He will never listen." God, I will be with you, and I will show my power through great wonders. Moses nods, taking a deep breath, and sets off for Egypt. Moses confronts Pharaoh. The first plague strikes Moses. "Pharaoh," the Lord says, "let my people go." "Pharaoh, your God? I do not know him. I will never free my slaves." Moses raises his staff over the Nile River, and suddenly, the first plague begins. The 10 plagues of Egypt, one plague of blood. First, the Nile River turned into blood. No one could drink it, but Pharaoh's heart remained hard. 2 plague of frogs. Then came the frogs, millions of them, in homes, in food, even in Pharaoh's bed. Pharaoh shouts in frustration, but refuses to let the Israelites go. 3 plague of gnats. Next, swarms of gnats covered the land. But still, Pharaoh refused. 4 plague of flies. A dark cloud of flies fills Egypt, buzzing and crawling everywhere. Egyptians scream, swatting them away. Then flies invaded every home, except the Israelites. Pharaoh almost gives in, but clenches his fists and refuses again. 5 plague on livestock. Egyptian farmers watch helplessly as their cows, horses, and sheep collapse and die. Next, a terrible disease struck Egypt's animals. Pharaoh looks worried, but still says, no. 6 plague of boils. Egyptians groan in pain as red sores cover their bodies. Even Pharaoh clutches his arm in discomfort. Then, painful sores broke out on the Egyptians. Even Pharaoh's magicians cannot heal themselves, but Pharaoh still refuses. 7 plague of hail. A deadly storm of hail and fire rained down, destroying everything in its path. 8 plague of locusts. A thick swarm of locusts darkens the sky, covering the land and devouring what little food remains. Then came the locusts, devouring every plant, every tree, leaving Egypt in ruins. Pharaoh grips his throne, trembling, but still refusing to surrender. 9 plague of darkness. A thick, unnatural darkness covers Egypt. People stumble, lighting lamps that won't glow. Next, darkness covered Egypt for 3 days, so thick that no one could move. Moses and the 10 plagues of Egypt, a battle for freedom. Pharaoh almost gives in, but clenches his fists and refuses again. The final plague. Death of the firstborn. Finally, the worst plague of all. Every firstborn in Egypt died that night. Pharaoh falls to his knees, grief-stricken. Tears fall from his eyes as he whispers, "Pharaoh, go, take your people, leave Egypt. Freedom at last." After 10 terrible plagues, Pharaoh had no choice. God had rescued his people. Moral and call to action. This isn't just a story from the past. It's a reminder that God is powerful, just, and faithful. When things seem impossible, trust in Him. He made a way then, and He will make a way for you too. Trust the one who makes a way. Subscribe for more Bible stories.